not technically primary. Oh, man, did you guys see that guy almost got ran over? They split him. What is up, everybody? It is Flashwing. It has been definitely a long time since I've had a chance to get in front of all of you guys. Thank you to everybody for your subscription and for sticking it out on my channel. I know it's been a long time since you've seen any real content, and we're here today with something very, very different. This is not a motorcycle motovlog. This is Grand Theft Auto's LSPDFR, which is a single-player GTA modification that basically allows you to role-play as a police officer, as any number of different types of law enforcement, from city PD to state highway patrol, park rangers, port patrol, anything you could possibly imagine within the GTA universe. And as you can see, GTA is being GTA. This is a modification I've played for years. It's really come a long way. There's some incredible amounts of realism and a lot of love that's been put into a lot of the different modifications to the game. And you know, I've got a lot of really favorite YouTubers that I watch that do their own streaming and post their own episodes, and even some motovloggers that do it as well, interestingly enough, on their gaming channels. And I've just been really wanting to do something like this for a wider audience and thought I'd give it a shot today. So today, I'll kind of walk you through some of the basics. If you're not familiar with LSPDFR, some of this, could be a little confusing. If you are familiar with LSPDFR, I apologize for boring you to death with some of the things I'll walk through. But with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. If you're not familiar with the game, there's probably a lot of things that you're going to see that are a little confusing or that you've never seen before. And, I'm happy to try and answer questions as best I can. I'm not a super technical expert, but I have spent enough time modifying this game, way too much time, in fact, that I have definitely done things multiple times. So with that, we're going to be playing today as a member of the Los Santos Police Department, the LSPD, which is going to be essentially the city police. And we're going to actually be rolling in an unmarked, I believe it's a 2020 Ford, basically an FPIU, the Ford Interceptor utility. And this is a great car. This is part of, I believe this is part of the a Blue Ghost of the unmarked pack. There's a ton of cars that are all unmarked, and this is actually one of my favorites. And as you can see, it definitely needs a bath, but it's got a nice modeled interior. Everything is really well done on this particular one. The light configuration is pretty decent, but it works really well for our needs. One, because it does have a fully rendered back hatch area, which is always good because we may have to open that up, and it's a little boring if there's nothing back there. And it does also have a partition, which means that we can arrest suspects and place them in the back, bring them over to the jail. And so everything there is fairly accurate. We're just going to roll around, take some calls, kind of see what happens. And I hope you guys enjoy the video today. Like I said, I really do enjoy role-playing within GTA. And it's really a lot more fun when I kind of do it for a wider audience as opposed to just doing it by myself. So with that, we're going to hop in the car, and we're going to go ahead and go on duty. Dispatch, this is 8 Lincoln 24. Show me 1041, 10-8.
Roger, 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with patrol.
All right, we're going to kind of do a long play today and just kind of see how things go. Right now. Oh, we got dispatch, shots fired in the area of West Adderley Street near Mission Row Station.
Code 99, unit needs immediate backup near Mission Row.
Heads up.
Copy that, dispatch. Copy, dispatch. Adam 4.
Drop the weapon. Whoa. All right, let's get this gun. Dispatch, I got one at gunpoint, West Adderley Street near Center.
Acknowledged.
The backup's being very aggressive. We actually did take a hit. Do not move. Oh, shit. We got ourselves a real problem here. Dispatch, I'm going to need fire at my location. We got a problem here.
Fire truck. Assistance required on
We got a fire over in...
Atley Street.
I'm actually going to slightly cheat here because I don't have a fire extinguisher that's actually in the back of the car that I can get with a mod. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and cheat and grab one and say that it's in the back of the car.
Let's go with me.
It is currently set up that if any of these cars explode, it is going to be a massive, massive problem. All right, I think I've got this under control here. All right.
Get out my way from me.
Let's see if we can render any aid to the suspect. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to search. This actually says the pet is still able to go. Oh, this guy's about to render me aid. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Can I get EMS to my location, northbound Adley Street?
Ambulance. Assistance required in...
Oh, looks like we got an ambo already on site.
Mission Row.
Okay, so we're going to need to get control of the scene. We're going to close nearby roads. I'm going to go ahead and stop traffic in the area. This just kind of prevents the AI from doing anything. We do have a massive, massive mess of cars over here. Let's see if we can get EMS over here. There might have been a bug with the PED where it's not showing that he's dead.
Officers report a suspect on the run on Los Santos Freeway.
Shot by a shotgun. I'm not really sure exactly what's going on with the PED here. Let's try asking the PED to go, just see what it does.
Fuck.
The PED, he's actually talking.
I will beat you senseless. Let's go.
This is cruelty here, but this guy is definitely supposed to be dead. All right, we're gonna tend to the injured now. Dispatch, I'm gonna need EMS at my location. Sometimes you shoot them and
Ambulance.
they become
Assistance
incapacitated,
required
but you can't do
on
anything with them.
Atley
And we want to be sure that we can actually render aid to this guy. And it does look like we were able to save him. All right, so we're actually going to stop the suspect. We're going to place him under arrest.
Shut the hell up.
I have no idea what happened. I have no idea why this gentleman was shooting people. All right, sir, I'm Officer Flashwing with the Los Santos Police Department. Just so you know, this is being visually and audio recorded.
We've got a possible 148.
I gotta tell dispatch that I'm not
Paleto
available.
Boulevard.
Dispatch, mark me out of service.
Is this really happening?
Copy that. 8 Lincoln 24.
We gotta figure out what is going on. Can you tell me what's going on here? You do not know. Do you know why I'm here right now? Pretty sure someone called you. No, actually, I showed up on my own, sir. Just letting you know, you're a possible suspect right now in a shooting.
I bet that'll be.
Oh, we're gonna go to weapons. So I'm kind of scrolling through some of my existing questions here. I'm doing my best to just kind of role play through the situation here. Do you have any identification on you, sir? You can give me my name. Dispatch, I'm going to need a ped check. It's going to be a Mitch Raines. DOB is going to be 10/15/1987. And he has an outstanding warrant. All right, Mr. Raines. Well, in addition to discharging a firearm, attempted murder of a police officer, you're also going to be placed under arrest for an existing outstanding warrant. You probably want to find out if he needs medical attention, because I'm sure he does.
Yeah, whatever.
Where is this?
Damn.
Trying to remember where that might be. Detained arrest. Traffic arrest charges on foot. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to after arrest questions.
You jerk. Jesus cracker.
Domestic fighting. Do you need me to call EMS? Okay. We are going to very quickly write up this guy's charges. And then we're going to go ahead and have him taken in by EMS. So he looks like he has an existing arrest warrant for a home invasion robbery. This guy's got a whole list of priors: destruction of private property, a warrant for mayhem with violence, a probation violation, resisting arrest. This guy is a piece of work. We also do need to search him because we're looking for... I think I confiscated... Did you guys see his eyes? He's like deer in the headlights. Look. Sir, you got anything that's going to poke me, stick me, prod me? I'm going to go ahead and patch you down for other weapons. Good grief. We found an assault rifle, pistol, and a used meth pipe and a suicide letter. Yeah, this guy is definitely... definitely a piece of work. Dispatch, requesting code 2 backup at my location. We're going to get another officer down here just to keep an eye on him.
Assistance required.
I'm going to get him his medical.
Atlee Street.
I'm going to get him his medical, but I got to wrap this up real quick here. I'm going to have to wrap up my investigation. I don't think he's in any serious danger. We managed to render first aid. We should definitely get him into a hospital soon, though. That's pretty crazy, though. That's kind of an example of some of the sort of the ambient events. Look at this car pileup behind us. Where in this case we kind of had GTA being GTA, where we had a random guy just start shooting like crazy. It does look like there was an officer involved, and actually, I think this is the officer that died. We're gonna double check that we can't save this guy. There was somebody labeled by EMS as being deceased, and if that's the case, this guy is going to be facing murder charges of a police officer. So I've got my backup was supposed to guard that guy. We're gonna wait for this animation to get done here. CPR is failed, so he's dead. That's a tragedy. I never stood a chance. Okay, all right. Yep. This is gonna be a problem. Can I get a guard over here? Is that possible? Let's take this guy back to the squad car. All right, sir, right this way. All right, sir, just so you understand the charges you're currently facing right now, at this point in time, you're going to be placed under arrest for murder of a police officer, discharging a firearm within city limits, illegal possession of a firearm, and whatever else I can work up for you right here. I guess we could... Let's just go ahead and put him in the squad car, and we're gonna call EMS, but under the circumstances, as long as his injuries are not life-threatening. Oh my God! Dispatch, I'm gonna need fire. Oh man, things are getting a little out of control around here.
Fire truck. Assistance required on
That's not good.
Center Street.
Some of the mods might be working, kind of working against me here. We're gonna run a weapon serial check. We want to see what these guns he's got. We're gonna start with the bullpup shotgun, which is what I saw him using. That is a valid weapon. So it just basically checks to see if the weapon was stolen. But he doesn't have a permit for those weapons. What is? Oh my God! I don't even know what's happening right now. Besides massive explosions, we're just gonna kind of disregard that for right now. All right, we're checking the assault rifles. Let's see, that one is also valid, and then we're also gonna check a pistol serial number. So all of them are not stolen, but there's definitely illegal possession. I'm going to try and move my car because this is not good. But this is what makes the game kind of fun, is this level of unpredictability, and I'm really doing my best. I've actually scrapped a couple of recordings because they just did not go well. I'm going to go ahead and get in the car and work up the charges while the fire department figures out how to put the fire out. All right, Mr. Rains is going to be placed under arrest for murder of a police officer. And let's see, what's the next deal? It's going to be unlawful use of a firearm. We're going to have, I don't think possession of a deadly weapon is going to quite do it. We're looking at possession for guns and ammunition, and I would say he's definitely a felon based on the additional priors. So felon in possession of firearm, felon in, I mean, I don't know. At this point, he's going to get a truckload of time as it is. So I think we're probably good on charges. The main thing is that he's been charged with legal possession of a firearm. It's actually going to be illegal possession of a firearm times 3, but I can only do it 1 time. And then murder of a police officer. We're going to submit the charges. The guy's got a mile-long rap sheet. That is just crazy. So, all right, Mr. Raines, I'm going to be releasing you into the hands of EMS. They're going to take you in, and they're going to get you checked out.
Trash.
Oh, my God.
Loser!
Ambulance. Assistance required on...
And EMS is going to hold him until,
So impressive.
that's assuming the fire truck doesn't run him over.
Dispatch, we got a visual on the perp. In pursuit.
What a crazy scene. What a crazy, crazy scene. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. Look at these cars. All right, so I'm just waiting for EMS to come get this guy. I don't know exactly who's going to be escorting him. It looks like there was a civilian that didn't make it. And all this mayhem, I can't imagine why. Okay. All right, so looks like the ambo came from that direction. Okay, we're gonna try and clean up some of this mess. I don't necessarily want to just go delete and get rid of everything. We're gonna try and take care of it. We got a lot of abandoned cars over here. Oh my gosh, look at all these cars that are abandoned. This is really, really crazy. I think the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get the police officer taken care of. Dispatch, I'm gonna need a corner at my location. It's gonna be South Adderley Street near Mission Row Station.
Assistance required in Mission Row.
We're gonna need the corner to get here. Hopefully the fire truck can get out. Okay, that should help. I'm gonna release the other police officer who was here kind of assisting me. And then as soon as I can kind of get some semblance of calm here, when the coroner gets over here, and I'm gonna have this police car towed. Dispatch, requesting a tow truck. We're gonna get the police car towed. Yep, going tow a cop vehicle.
Tow truck. Assistance required in Mission Row.
Let's take a look out here and let's make sure that there's no other explosions ready to happen. I think we got another dead body over there. This is kind of what happens, unfortunately, is you might have a situation where things get a little out of control and then people start getting ran over and you end up in this weird like circular status where you try to clean up the scene and it just ends up being a complete disaster. But we're going to try and long play it and see what we can do here. I'm going to wait for the tow truck to get back here, and I think we're going to have to go ahead and clear traffic control and just kind of take a chance. Dispatch, requesting a tow truck. And we're going to get a flatbed for that taxi.
Tow truck. Assistance required on Adley Street.
Dispatch, requesting a tow.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Mission Row.
All right, we're going to start there. And we might... Oh my gosh. So I have one of the many modifications is I do have like realistic damage and physics, which is, well, it kind of produces the situation like this. I'm trying to put this fire out. And then fires are very, very hard to put out. Shoot. Oh gosh, I don't know why I have my gun. I don't know what's going to happen here. I think the fire is out, which is excellent news. All right, so we have these two guys. we're getting somewhere here. This is it, though, guys. I mean, like, you know, this is the kind of stuff you got to deal with. You got to... Well, in this case, we got to deal with, like, a pile of cars. And apparently the corner is kind of stuck. It's not a perfect setup. You know, it's not a perfect system. Dispatch requesting a tow truck. We're going to have to kind of deal with all this. All tow truck.
Tow truck. Assistance required.
I'm probably going to do, like, a mass...
Street.
I'm going to do a mass tow request.
Tow truck. Assistance required on Atlee Street.
We're probably going to have to do a flatbed for this guy.
Flatbed. Assistance required on Atlee Street.
All right, so we're making some progress with the tow trucks. And the only thing we have left is to clean up this mess over here with this burned out car, and then we're going to be good. So that was pretty... Whoa. Oh, man. I guess look both ways before you cross the street, right? Dispatch requesting a tow truck. It's going to be on East Center Street.
I feel like I'm living in paradise, you know what I'm saying? Tow truck.
Oh, I should have got a flatbed. Oh, it's going to be hilarious.
Center
It's
Street.
just going to drag that burned out car across the street. That's pretty much going to be it, guys. So, you know, the full recap here. We just get on duty. We come around the corner, and we had a guy over here who shot and killed a police officer. Massive car pile up. We shot and killed him, or at least we shot and ended the threat, and then we were able to render aid and have the gentleman transported to the hospital after charging him appropriately. The scene is pretty much clean. I guess we've got more cop cars over here. Dispatch requesting a tow truck. Another abandoned cop car, apparently. We're going to go ahead and
Tow truck.
tow the
Assistance
police
required
vehicle.
on Center Street.
Wow, that's pretty wild. Okay. Well, we're going to go back on duty. I'm not going to worry about the rest of these cars. We're just going to kind of... Dispatch, we're 10-4 at the scene. Mark me back in service.
Attention all units. Code 4. No further units required.
Woo! Boy. All right. Where were we? Gosh, I felt like we were just getting started and we just got thrown right into the thick of things. Hope you guys are enjoying the LSPDFR video currently. Move lanes, and we're going to keep going downtown. What is happening up ahead? Dispatch, show me on a 1011 North Vespucci Boulevard.
10-4, 8, Lincoln, 24. Approach with caution.
Everybody okay? What? Everybody all right here? Anybody in the car?
My life is a
I
bad
can't
shit.
quite tell. I don't see anybody inside the vehicle. Looks like it was like an abandoned cop car.
These people are nuts.
Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Can I get a tow truck to North Vespucci Boulevard and Elgin Avenue? Wow. I don't have any idea what happened here.
Tow truck. Assistance required on Vespucci Boulevard.
That's wild. We're going to just kind of keep an eye on the road here until the tow truck arrives. We're doing a lot of towing today. A lot of towing. Come on, tow truck.
Christ.
Okay, tow's got it hooked up. We do have a bumper in the middle of the road, but we're going to disregard that. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24, mark me back in service. Oof.
Attention all units. Code 4. No additional support needed.
All right. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I think we're looking good. No problems with the squad car. I kind of like this. I kind of like this particular Ford Interceptor utility because it's not super fast. It is fairly stable, but I like the unmarked look. I actually realized I took the antennas off, which I kind of like the large whip antennas, but it does kind of stick out like a sore thumb. But it's nicely equipped and it looks pretty decent. But the pack, the unmarked pack, has actually got a lot of really. It's got a lot of really cool cars. It's got like an unmarked WRX. It's got an unmarked M5 BMW. What other ones? It's got a bunch of Chargers, bunch of FPIUs, like Tauruses, and it's like a mishmash of all the, you know, the unmarked cars that were available on LSPDFR, and then just all slapped together in big DLC. I guess while we're in between calls and just kind of hanging out, I'll talk a little bit about some of the modifications. If you're a fan of the game, you know, you've played it a lot, that's usually a big question, is like, what kind of mods are you running? And so I would say I'm running a lot of the standard stuff. I'm running Stop the Ped, which is a fantastic mod, and it's been one that they've been running, that the developer's been incorporating a lot of other modifications into, which is okay, because the fewer modifications you have to run, the better your frame rate, the better your performance. I did just recently put the traffic policer back in, even though the mod's a little bit older, and it is a little heavy on it's a little heavier on your computer because some of the older mods are not very optimized. But I was having problems with I kept stopping cars that were on the hot sheet claiming they were stolen, and then the owner of the car is driving. And, you know, that might be something that happens once or twice. It was happening all the time to me, and it was really annoying because, especially if I'm running like the ALPR, which is the automated license plate reader, you know, I want to know that the car I'm stopping is actually stolen. Oh gosh, this guy's going so slow. I think we might actually hook her right. And coming through. Oh, my bad. That was my bad. So the ALPR would show the car is stolen, or sometimes I'm stopping the car and it's showing the car is stolen, and the owner of the car is driving the car. So you can't reasonably expect to arrest the owner of the vehicle for the car being stolen. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I put traffic policer in because that becomes the authority on, like, the, you know, whether or not somebody's got an outstanding warrant or whatever those features might be. And it's been working okay. It also reintroduced some ambient events into the game, which I really like. The callouts, don't get me wrong, the callouts are cool. Oh, look at this. I'm going to put our traffic hazards on. Got a couple, we got somebody who's parked in the red zone. Yeah, we're gonna ticket this guy. Traffic policer does have the parking ticket feature, which doesn't really do anything, but, you know, we can role play that we're
We have citizens reporting an attempted bank heist in Burton.
8 Lincoln 24, show me responding code 3. Might be an attempt.
10-4 copy. 8 Lincoln 24.
Since it's an attempt, they may...
Respond code 3.
Okay, they do want me code 3, all right. So we just got a call for an attempted bank heist. Whoa, swung a little wide on that one. Thankfully didn't hit anybody. Oh, rubbing a little bit. So it's an attempted bank heist call, and we're proceeding, I think, over to Vespucci or Rockford Hills. And an attempted usually means just exactly that. Please be cautious. Suspect is heavily armed and very dangerous. So, shots fired. Shots fired.
Roger that.
We got to assess the situation. Where are they? Oh, they're right there. Oh gosh. Okay. We're gonna be calling in some big guns here. We're gonna call the air SWAT back up. We need somebody here really fast. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get. I really need to get to my rifle. I don't know if I want to take any chances though. I think I may have actually taken a hit. Air SWAT is coming in. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Show me 10-23 on scene.
Roger that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed to patrol area.
Show me 10-23. All right, here comes the SWAT.
Acknowledged.
All right, we're gonna try and
24.
we're gonna try and grab our rifle. going to need backup code 3.
Backup required.
All right, you in the
on
bank.
Hawick Avenue.
You're going to need to see those hands. Drop your weapon.
Copy, this is
Do we
Adam
have
6,
do we
on
have
our way.
backup here? Crap. Okay, well, these guys aren't really doing anything. All right, we're gonna try and flank him. You in the bank? Drop the weapon. LSPD. Try and get the surprise on him. Drop the weapon.
Garbage. LSPD.
Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. All right, down your knees. Get down. Face down.
You're a moron.
I'm gonna try and cuff him. The rest of it. Woof.
You're under arrest.
Oh man, that is not how I thought this was gonna go. Really thought I was gonna end up in a shootout.
We are code 4. Suspect in custody. No further units required.
All right, let's move him down. We're going to go ahead and dismiss the existing units. I think we can probably handle this guy on our own. We're going to verify that he's got no additional weapons. And we're going to get him booked. Wow. I can tell you, I've done this call a couple of times. And it usually ends pretty bad. It usually ends with me dying and going to the hospital. Sir, my name is Officer Flashwing. I just want to let you know this is going to be visually and audio recorded. First, let's get the business out of the way. Just so you know that you are being placed under arrest. Read me the charges. I'll get to those in just a moment. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, the state will appoint one for you. Do you understand your rights as I explain them? And I want your last name on my attorney on the phone now. Absolutely, sir. You can speak to your attorney as soon as you're booked downtown in jail. Just want to give you kind of a heads up on what is going on here. I've got this strange problem where I can't use the upper because otherwise it opens the phone. You got anything that's going to poke me, stick me, prod me? Let's get it searched. I probably should have backup here. We're going to have him transported anyway. A handgun and a grenade. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24. Requesting code 2 backup by location. It's going to be East Hawick Avenue and Eastbourne Way. Sometimes I'm bad with the
Assistance
pronunciations.
needed in Burton.
Queen 2, we are on our way.
Why do you have this explosive device? Get some revenge. Who does this weapon belong to? Just trying to protect yourself. No, so you look like you were robbing a bank. At least that's the call that we got on 911. Hey, buddy. Thanks for showing up, officer. Can you just watch this guy for a second? I got to run some weapons checks and then get him booked. So we do have some potential intoxication, though under the consideration. I honestly, well, let's go. We're going to go ahead and put our car beat back. The fact that the guy is drunk is really kind of irrelevant at this point because he's already going to be booked for. He took a shot at us, so that's already going to be massive, massive charges. I want a weapons check potentially on this. Yeah, this combat MG MK2, like he's using a military weapon. It came back as valid. That should definitely show. Any military weapon should show up as stolen. And the handgun is also valid. All right, that's fine. Okay.
It's my idea. I came up with it. Listen, if you do
We're gonna replenish
you got that?
ammo and health.
Oh, yeah, I'm so
Isn't it nice when you got some stuff in the back? All right, we're gonna quickly access the computer.
See you in court, moron.
Oh, you know what? I just realized. I don't think I ran a pit check on this guy. And all my haste. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 32 Can I get a pet check? It's actually 24. I don't even know my own unit number. Oh, Lee Chow. Oh, I did see his ID come across. He has an outstanding warrant. Let's go ahead and bust out the iPad. We'll just do it right here. Mr. Lee Chow, arrested warrant for failure or refusing to pay a bar or hotel tab. Wow, jeez. He's on probation for that? He was arrested for, most recently, he was arrested for vehicular manslaughter back in March. And then in April, he had a warrant for drug trafficking. Previous prior for PCP possession and graffiti. I mean, this guy's done all kinds of stuff. Well, now we can add, attempted murder. Attempted murder of a police officer. What other situations are we going to hear? It's going to be armed robbery. At least attempted. I don't think he actually got away with any money. I guess maybe we'll just go with bank robbery with the charge there. Sorry, guys. I always like to try and think through these things. I don't just like to slap them together. So he definitely does not... oh, gosh. And I have to... Sorry, I'm going to have to go back and refer to... Oh, I don't think I saw... I think he actually had a... I'm going to have my buddy pat him down. I just want to make sure I didn't imagine that he had a grenade. Okay, I did not. Okay, so he has an explosive device, illegal possession of firearms. I mean, my God, this guy is going to go away for a very, very, very long time. Okay, let's do this one more time. Attempted murder of a police officer. We're going to have bank robbery. And then he's going to have illegal possession of a firearm. Possession of destructive devices. Unlawful use of a firearm. And I'm going to go with that. That should be enough. Look at that list. Okay. Dispatch requesting prisoner transport. Man, we look like hell.
Assistance required in Burton.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, man, we took a bullet. We're going to go ahead and just for the sake of brevity, because I know you guys this is already kind of a long video, we are going to go ahead and repair the vehicle. I know you guys don't like to see how the sausage is made, but it's going to be necessary. I would roleplay going back to the station, but it is what it is. Something strange going on over there. Dispatch, this is 8 Lincoln 24. Mark me back in service. We're just going to continue.
Copy that. 8 Lincoln 24. Proceed with patrol. An officer in need of assistance for...
Dispatch, 8 Lincoln 24. Show me en route. Code 3.
Copy. Officers en route.
10-4, copy that. 8 Lincoln 24.
Charlie 4 here. We're in the air and on our way.
Oh, gosh, going the wrong way.
Dispatch, we have a visual.
All right, so we got a call through dispatch about a stolen emergency vehicle. And we're responding code 3 to intercept. Looks like there's already an air unit. And I think they're actually getting on the freeway. Don't know if I can actually get on. Shoot, that is going to be a serious problem. Oh, just barely clipped it. We're going to try and catch up. Looks like there's another unit that's... Oh, they were. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on a second. They're coming right back to us. Perfect. Remove my waypoint. Looks like they're in a stolen ambulance. Not technically primary. Oh, man, did you guys see that guy almost got ran over? They split him. That's crazy. Dispatch, requesting a spike strip. We're going to see if we get this guy stopped, but there's too many places for him to go.
Copy that.
Yep. Requesting roadblock.
Backup required. Target vehicle license plate 02 Sam
Sometimes
Henry
the roadblocks
John
don't go where you want them to go.
554.
All right. Try a little bit of rough housing, a little bit. Oh. All right, I'm going to take primary. Oh, just barely missed that taxi. So many sirens. All right, so we're going to have to find a way to stop. So far, the pursuit is not looking super dangerous. Dispatch, suspect has gone south, or turned eastbound Dorset Drive.
Roger that.
Dispatch, suspect continuing eastbound Dorset Drive. Speed's about 45 miles an hour. Traffic is light.
Roger.
All right, let's see where he goes. Dispatch, requesting a spike strip. Let's see if we can catch him up here.
Backup required. Target vehicle license plate 02 Sam Henry
right.
John
Yes.
554.
Yes. Boom. Did we get him? Does not look like we got him. Dispatch requesting roadblock. I don't know if this is going to work, but
Backup needed. Target vehicle license plate 02 Sam Henry John 554.
we have got to stop this pursuit. Coming up on another intersection. Dispatch, suspect continuing southbound along Alta Street. Speeds around 45 miles an hour. Traffic is light.
Roger that.
Requesting a spike strip. We're going to try this again.
Assistance
Come
needed.
on.
Target vehicle license plate 02 Sam
we might have him this
John
time.
554.
Man, I can't believe it. Boom. He's done. Step out of the car. Hands up. Out of the car now. It's far enough. Get down on the ground. Is there anybody else in the car? Okay, the car is clear. 8 Lincoln 24, 1 at gunpoint, westbound at Alta Street, requesting backup, code 3.
Roger that.
All right. Whoop, watch the crossfire. Watch the crossfire. I'll get him. Oh, come on. Holy smokes. We close nearby roads. We gotta stop traffic. Let's get this guy kind of out of the road if we can. 8 Lincoln 24 requesting backup, code 2.
Assistance needed on
Code 3 backup also
Alta
works.
Street.
All right, let's get this guy patted down. Hey, man, you got anything that's going to poke me, stick me, prod me? That was a heck of a chase you led us on. You're lucky to be alive. Okay, a handgun and a length of rubber hosing. Oh, boy. Mr. Ben Jerson. Well, Mr. Jerson, I don't think you got a permit for this weapon. Dispatch requesting a pet check. Going to be on a Ben Jerson. DOB 12/21/1985. Looks like he's got an outstanding warrant. Hey guys, thanks for showing up. Man, we could have used that Mustang in that pursuit. Can you guys keep an eye on him? I got to deal with this ambulance. All right, so we got a stolen emergency vehicle. I don't actually think I could search the ambulance, but we're going to try. So angry. Yeah, we're not able to search the vehicle, I don't think. Dispatch 8 Lincoln 24 requesting a tow truck. We're gonna have to get this ambulance out of here.
Tow truck. Assistance required on Alta Street.
All right, so we got a hit for alcohol, but I don't think it was from this guy. Mr. Jerson, you have anything to drink today? Well, of course it's not illegal, sir. What are you doing? You're looking for your friend using a stolen ambulance? All right, Mr. Jerson, let me explain to you what's going to be happening here. First of all, you're going to be placed under arrest. Told you I didn't do anything. Well, I saw it all, sir, so whether you had to tell me or not is kind of irrelevant. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. Do you understand your rights as I've explained them? The charge. Let me get to that, sir. So first of all, you got quite a few charges that you're facing right now. Needless to say, first of all, is going to be reckless driving, hit and run, felony evading and eluding. Yeah, yeah, of course we were chasing you and you were attempting to elude us. And you're in possession of a stolen vehicle, sir. You didn't have much of a choice in terms of pulling over because we blew all your tires out. So those are the charges that you're currently facing. We're going to be working those up and booking you downtown. And look how difficult you made things. Now when a job searches my name, they see my mugshot. Yeah, absolutely, they will. You're going to be booked in the county jail. Gonna shame me on Twitter. That's all right, sir. This is my job. You guys keep an eye on him real quick. I just got to work up the arrest warrant. Or the arrest charges. Yeah, that Mustang, the 350 GTR is... Or the GT350R. Great car. Lots of fun. All right. So he already has an outstanding warrant for third-degree arson. He's on probation for aggravated kidnapping. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we're going to be in possession of stolen government property. And I'm going to say... Can't remember if he actually hit anything. But fleeing and eluding police, reckless driving and endangerment. Man, we split that one guy. There was someone who almost got creamed. Crazy stuff. All right, I think we're going to take him in. All right. All right, Mr. Jerson, have a seat in the back. Watch your head. Sorry about that. Not a perfect system. Not a perfect system, but it's really, really close. Honestly, folks, like I don't really think there's another game on the market that allows you to get as close to police work as you can in this game here. All right, thanks, guys. All right, we're going to open the roads back up. Clear traffic control. Dispatch, 8 Lincoln 24. Show me returning to station with suspect.
Roger that.
All right. We're going to code to it back to the station. Not a bad call. Not a bad call. Oh, wow. What was that? I don't even want to know what's going on with that tow truck. Some people reported issues with persistence where the tow truck just goes down a few blocks and then drops the car off. So I hope you guys have enjoyed LSPDFR today. This was actually a lot of fun, and we had some nice, clean call-outs, no problems, no crashes, which, you know, is always a good thing to see with the game. No weird glitches, because, I mean, it's definitely a mishmash of different mods that are glued together. And this was definitely a lot of fun to bring this roleplay to you guys, and I'm actually doing a lot to try and make sure that I do this as realistically as possible because I'm not a cop. I've never played a cop, but it certainly fascinates me. We're going to actually drop this guy off with another cop who will take care of booking him. But you can actually go into the jail yourself and actually put him in the jail cell if you really want. It's pretty cool. All right. Dispatch, this is 8 Lincoln 24. I'm going to be 10-7, 1042. It might not know what to do with that. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed LSPDFR today. Leave your comments below. You know, definitely go easy on me if you guys are veterans of this game. You know, it takes some practice. It's not an exact science. But let me know if you'd like to see more of these, or if you would prefer I never did one of these videos ever again. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.